Well, hello, and welcome to Wednesday Wisdom, the day of the week where I share tools, tips, tactics, and strategies, us all to stay current and relevant on social media to generate leads, clients, customers, and sales. And today's content is about how do you hook your audience? How do you have them tell you had me at hello? What kind of content do you need to create to get people not only hanging on your every word, but keep them coming back for more? That's what we are going to get into today. If your content is falling flat, if you're not getting any engagement or shares, if what you're saying is not resonating with anyone, if nobody is picking up what you're putting down, this video is for you. If you do not know me, I am Cecelia Faye Morris, also known as the Digital Marketing Maven, and I teach business owners how to build their brand and their business using digital marketing strategies and ChatGPT to create highly successful and profitable Facebook ads and marketing campaigns. Wherever you're watching me, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, make sure you give me some love. And also, if it's YouTube, make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So let's get into today's topic. It's been a while since I've been on live with you guys. So if you are hopping on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I do go back and get in the comments to respond. If I say something today that resonates or connects with you, or you want to know more, comment that as well. And stay to the end because I got a bonus for you where I'm going to tell you how you can easily use ChatGPT to create compelling content that connects and resonates with your target audience. All right, friends, let's get into it. There are 4 main types of content that you need to be creating on a regular basis on your social sites. And you need to mix it up, right? So I'm going to get into these 4 different types of content. If you got your pen and paper handy, make sure you take copious notes. The bottom line is, you guys, in today's digital world, capturing the attention of your audience is a constant battle. There's so much noise out there. People are scrolling, their inboxes are overflowing, and it's hard to stand out from the crowd. But the good news is there is a secret weapon that is creating engaging content that will resonate and connect with your audience on a deeper level. Now, when you are creating this content, you want to make sure you're talking to your ideal customer or business partner. I call it your Jack or Diane, right? Who is your Jack or Diane? When you're creating content, you want to be talking to your Jack or Diane. So for an example, in my network marketing business, I am talking to women, not people. I'm talking to women who are 40 plus, fabulous like myself, who are dealing with issues like brain fog. They can't focus. They're having trouble sleeping. They lack energy. Maybe they've noticed that their hair, skin, nails, and joints are just not what they used to be. Maybe they're looking for some extra money, or maybe they're just looking to get healthier. Those are the women that I'm talking to when I am creating content for my network marketing business. I have a whole separate Facebook and a whole separate Instagram where I'm targeting that audience. However, if you're watching me on my Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or maybe Twitter, you are going to get content like this. Why? Because I'm sharing information with people who are in this online space who are struggling to generate leads, clients, customers, and sales. And that's the audience that I'm talking to when I'm creating this content like what you're watching today. So when we are creating content, you want to imagine igniting a spark in your audience that makes them say, I can do this. This is the power of inspirational content. What inspirational content does is it showcases the possibilities, it dismantles limiting beliefs, and it leaves your audience feeling empowered. Inspirational content can be a story of someone overcoming adversity, a glimpse into the future that they can achieve if they put forth the effort, or maybe it's just a reminder of their own inner strength. But inspiration is just one piece of the puzzle. But when you inspire someone to do better, to be better, to have more, they're going to want to learn more from you. Now, again, inspiration is just the first piece of the puzzle in my 4 pillars of content. We also want knowledge. And I say this all the time, information is everywhere. Just Google it, right? It's the transformation that makes a difference. But when you provide people with educational content, you're going to give them the foundation and the how-tos that's going to turn that inspiration into action. You can provide educational content like what I'm doing right now with this video. You can create an ebook. There's a whole host of ways that you can create educational content. You can create a quiz, and at the end of the quiz, you can give them some answers that maybe will resonate with what it is they're dealing with right now. Again, I've got a list of over 70 different lead magnets, and there's probably more than that you can create that'll educate your audience on what the product, service, or opportunity is that you can provide. Now, when you give your audience this valuable knowledge, what that does for you is it creates instant authority. You instantly become a trusted resource, and you are building that know, like, and trust factor. You know, it's been said, people need to see you 2, 12, or more times before they are ready to take action. So the more content you put out there that's talking to your Jack and Diane, you are just building that know and like and trust factor that much faster. But the journey doesn't stop there. Sometimes the extra push that we all need to bridge the gap between knowing and doing is motivation. You know, I'm going to talk about motivation like my treadmill, right? So in 2022, was it 2020? It sure was. In 2022, I bought my Cadillac treadmill. I call it a Cadillac treadmill because it had everything, all the bells and whistles that came with iFit, the biggest screen available, and I paid for the white glove service for them to come in, put it in the room I wanted it, and set it up. Do you know it took me, March to May? It took me, no, not March to May of 2022. March of 2022 to May of 2023 before I actually got motivated to get serious about using my treadmill. And since I've gotten serious, along with the supplements I use as part of my network marketing company, I'm happy to say that I am down 45 pounds. Now you might be thinking, 45 pounds in a whole year, that's really not a lot. But when you're talking to a girl who didn't do jack squat for, gosh, I can't even remember the last time I consistently worked out. It was pre-pandemic, right? So for me to go from doing nothing, having my treadmill for over a year, to getting serious about it, and now being down 45 pounds, that is huge for me anyway. But anyway, I'm just sharing this for two things. One, motivation, because I had to be motivated. And what motivated me was I wanted to get out and start dating. That's a whole nother story. But that was my motivation. But it also is my story of how I got overcome my fear of the Cadillac treadmill and actually got serious about my health and my weight loss. The bottom line is, when you weave in motivation into your content, you can help your audience overcome the inertia and translate that inspiration and knowledge into real world action and results. So how can you inspire and motivate your audience with your content? But I'm not done. There's stories, right? Stories have a unique power to connect people on a different level. This allows other people to see themselves in our narrative. They can learn from our experiences or the experience of others if you don't think you have a compelling story to tell. Like I just shared with my treadmill story. How many of you out there can relate to buying an expensive piece of exercise equipment and it just becomes an expensive clothes rack? If that's you, raise your hand. I'm sure there's somebody out there, male or female, that can relate to how that has happened to them. What motivated you to get started? For me, you know what really motivated me, to be honest, and yeah, I wanted to start dating and get out there. But the other piece of that, I paid close to $4,000 for this treadmill. And I put it on Facebook Marketplace. I put it on eBay. I was like, if I can't get somebody to buy this treadmill, then I'm going to get serious about getting serious. And that's what happened. But again, what's your motivational story? That's my motivational story about my network marketing business. With my coaching business, one of the stories that I tell that people can relate to is how I landed into this digital space, right? So I was working, it was 2018. I had two parents, don't we all, but both of my parents moved from Indiana to Ohio so I could take care of them, and they were both sick. I was taking a lot of time off from work, and my work was giving me the blues, getting in my business, and I quit, right? I quiet quitted before quiet quitting became a thing. But the thing of it is that I tell people this story because I am part of, or I was part of, the sandwich generation. I'm taking care of my parents, I'm taking care of my dog, and somewhere in the middle, I was trying to take care of me. And I did that without a job by getting into this digital marketing space. So that's my story of how I became the digital marketing maven. But a lot of people can relate more to being part of the sandwich generation, taking care of our parents. And maybe you don't have a dog, you may have kids, but whatever it is, you're trying to figure out how you fit in the middle. And that story connected and resonates with a lot of people. And the way I was able to connect that story to my business is because if I didn't have a job, I needed a way to make money. So I had to reach out to people who are looking for ways to stand out in this online space, which is what I'm doing with you right here, right now, today. So, my friends, the bottom line is you need to create inspiration, education, motivation, and stories as part of your 4 pillars of content strategy. Bottom line is you need to incorporate a mix of this content into your marketing strategy if you want to connect with your target audience. Now, if you want my help to create content that converts, then click somewhere around this video so you can learn about my Magic Marketing Program. MAGIC stands for Mastering AI Genius in Content Marketing. And on the other side of this webinar is your success strategy. So go ahead and click somewhere around this video so you can start watching this webinar right now so you can start adding some magic marketing to your content strategy. That is today's Wednesday Wisdom. I hope you got some wisdom this Wednesday. Make sure you follow me for more. If you are watching me on YouTube, please subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified whenever I post something new. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next Wednesday. As always, have a great day on purpose. Bye for now.